Hi guys, happy to be here and talking about awareness and awareness in action in everything that you do. So it is such a loaded topic. Now, how to get you all on board with me? So if you're watching live, just type in a hello or type in replay later on. And these are a series of videos I'm going to be doing every day. To share how easy it is to step out of your mind, because what can awareness give you that your mind can't? Let me repeat that question once again. What can awareness give you that your mind can't? Today, the topic that I am focusing on to use awareness around is the feeling of being self-conscious around people. So not that everybody has it, but if you do, or if you've experienced it before, just kind of connect with that. What does it bring up for you? Hi Lee, thank you for joining. How does being self-conscious impact you? Does it bring up a fear of not being good enough? Or a fear of rejection? What is it that being self-conscious in your workspace or around friends or having to speak publicly, it could hit you anywhere? And how do you use awareness at a time like this? So awareness is that instinct, it's that voice in you, and you come to this life with it. That's how you had your first communications with your parents when you were a little baby, and later on when you became a parent, or if you even had somebody else's baby, maybe your niece or nephew or a friend's little baby in your arms, you could sense that communication with your eyes connecting, with a smile. If a child was tired, it couldn't tell you that it was tired, but the body language would say that. So that is being aware, and it stays with you. It's just that we don't use it as much once we start talking, right? So let's get back to self-conscious, and connect your awareness to the feelings of fear or awkwardness or that sinking feeling in the pit of your stomach of not feeling good enough, right? And ask yourself, is this really true for me? Is my fear really true? These kind of questions wake up your awareness, get you to recognize what is real and what is not. So if, for example, if you were to give a presentation and you got the butterflies before it, asking yourself this question of, what is my fear about? Repetitively, without having your mind give you the answer. Because if the mind could kind of solve this issue of those little panic attacks or the fear or the lack of confidence, it would have done so. It doesn't, simply because the mind is, to compare it with something to be able to give you that connection, it's that artificial intelligence. It'll get trained as the information that comes into it. But what about your own consciousness and your awareness? So the questions that constantly help you to bring your awareness into your presentation, let's say, to allow it to contribute to it, do not require answers from the mind. Otherwise, instead of focusing on the presentation, you would be actually looking around wondering, now what should the answer be if I were to ask what is really true for me? So just pop those questions around you and let it go. It's easier said than done. However, after the fourth or the fifth, what is this fear about repetition? You will realize that there is a certain sense of inner quietness slowly creeping into you and radiating outwards. And that's all actually that's required, because you know everything. And even if you don't, you'll have that calm within you to be able to own up and say, okay, you know what, that slide looks like it has a mistake in it. My excuses. And nobody will take you to task for it. It's never the matter of life and death. We and our mind make it so. Left to being aware and being conscious about who you are and the fact that your hard work has gone in, your preparedness is there, you're good to go. Or if, let's say, you're with a group of friends and you're sensitive, taking on a lot of emotions, sometimes that sends you into an overthinking spree. And the group of people around you may be just happy to have you with them. It's your own self-conscious nature that has you pitted you against you. Isn't that actually the starting point of everything? That the kind of battles we are stuck with in our mind begin with us and are often against us. So just these two questions of, what is this? Is this fear even real? Asking yourself these questions without an intent of getting an answer are going to get you home. And home is where you are. So that's the wrap up for today. If you want to work one-on-one with me and get yourself kitted out with these tools so that your 2021 ends on a note where you're not making long lists or kind of preparing with your barriers up of making your next year work out better, then we can always have a chat. So drop a comment or send me a personal message and I'll get in touch with you. Bye-bye and see you again.